Our carbon cycle starts in the atmosphere. Then the carbon, also called CO2, gets photosynthesized by a plant. The plant now has carbon inside of it. The plant respirates some of the carbon back into the atmosphere, but not all of it. It continues to photosynthesize and respirate. One day an antelope comes along. It decides to eat some of the plant. The carbon from that section of the plant gets transferred into the antelope's body. When the antelope breathes, it respirates as well, releasing carbon into the atmosphere. Later, the antelope and the remainder of the plant both die. All goes well and they both fossilize, becoming trapped under layers of sediment. The carbon inside of them gets trapped as well. The fossilized organisms become a carbon sink. Carbon sinks are a part of the carbon cycle. They hold or trap more carbon than they produce. Another part of the carbon cycle are carbon sources. Carbon sources produce more carbon than they take in or hold. Carbon sources and carbon sinks create a balance. Humans are disrupting the balance. We take carbon from the sinks and use it to create fuel. In the factories, the carbon gets exposed and pumped back into the atmosphere, causing an imbalance. This also messes up the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural phenomenon. The gases that encircle the planet keep the planet warm, rather like a cloak or jacket. They absorb heat and prevent the planet from becoming too cold. Carbon is one of the greenhouse gases that keep us warm. By adding more of it into the atmosphere, we are essentially adding more and more jackets onto our planet, causing it to overheat. This is an enormous problem, obviously. To fix it, we need to bring the carbon cycle back to its original state. If we don't, we could be headed for major trouble. The end.